Okay, now you have 1 minute to write down the action and the characters you perceive. Now you have 4 minutes to write down the story. Okay, your time is up. You can stop writing. Everybody stop writing and we can start the one by one narration at 9:55 p.m. So you have 5 minutes to prepare. Okay, so I'm giving out the sequence for which you will be narrating your story. First is Abhijit, then we have Balveer, then Mohan, then Naina, then Nandini, then Sadhana, then Satyam, then Srirag P, and then Vinayak, and then me, Anurag. Everyone just put on your numbers so that we can easily consider who's next. Okay, Abhijit, are you ready?
Yes.
Kindly,
Am I audible?
yeah, you are audible and you can start now.
Gentlemen, from the picture shown to us, I have perceived four characters, all male in the age group of 20 to 25, uh, and and all of them are in positive mood. The central character of my story is Raju, and the action of my story is reconstructing a bridge. So Raju is a 25-year-old civil engineer who is in municipal corporation of Dehradun. Due to his experience, he got an opportunity and a task to reconstruct a bridge which basically joins two villages in the hilly area. So with his leadership qualities, uh, with his men, reconstructed the bridge, which made the villagers easy to join the urban areas for medical assistance, and he completed the task within the given deadline. He was praised, and with this, he was also he also got few more opportunities uh, with different projects. Thank you.
Okay, who is next? I think it's Balbir. He's left. No, he's there. Balbir, are you ready?
Yeah. So, hello gentlemen. There is four character in my story.
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
pursued Sahil as
Balbir, I have to start the timer now. Yeah, you can start now.
so. Hello gentlemen. There is four character in my story. I pursued Sahil as main character. Positive mood, age 23, with his friend. They all are studying Delhi University. So, in their winter holidays, they make a plan to visit a village named Rampur because of its beauty. So, finally, they decide to do camping for 48 hours. When they start climbing, many problems are they are faced. After reaching at top, they practically learn more about camping, how to burn a wood, how to make a cook without matchstick and any lighter about like so.
What happened? You are doing good. Continue.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have next Mohan. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can start.
Hello, friends. In this picture, I have perceived four character, and there is a three male and one female. The age groups are around 19 to 20, and Arjun is 20 years old, engineering student, and he is one day he and his friends planned to go for a trekking, and he and his friends. It was an adventure. For that, he take all available things like a rope and maybe a first aid box and medicines, foods for available things. And he and his friends are climbing mountain with the experience, and they got more adventure uh, and trekking for that mountain. He and his friends or was the mo- adventure, and one of is returned back to the home. Thank you.
Okay, who is next? Nana. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You
Should
can
I
start
start?
now. Yeah, yeah. You can start.
Uh, so gentlemen, through the picture shown to us, I have pursued four main characters. Four characters. All are in positive mode and all are males. Aged between 16 to 24. And the action of my story revolves around taking the responsibility and taking the responsibility of the group and taking care of the all the group members. So my story goes like Rajan, who was a 24-year-old engineering student, basically MTech graduate, MTech going student, and he was the group leader of the group, and they planned to go for the trekking in the Vindhyan range, and all the group members planned accordingly for the trekking, and they carried all the necessary things like the uh, like rope and first aid box with them, and all other necessary things. And while they're when they were when they wake up in early in the morning, they enjoyed a very good sunrise and enjoyed the falling waterfall and mesmerized by the beauty of the nature. And while they are journey, they noticed that some of the people in the way, and they carried the garbage in their polythene bag and also installed a board mentioning that do not spread garbage here, and it is our responsibility to make it clean and beautiful. And they were very happy after their trekking was over, and they were very happy after their trekking was over, and they were very joyful after
Okay,
going
next.
for the trekking, and they were all
We
very
have
refreshed.
next. Okay. We have Nandini now. You can start. Yeah, Nandini, you can start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I proceed four characters in my story. All are in positive mood in the age bracket of 19 to 21 years. Radha, the protagonist of my story, during her mid break after the first year, with her cousins planned to go for a vacation to a hill station. And after the permission from their family, they decide to go to Jammu. Radha book the tickets and search for the group treks available. They pack all the necessary things, clothes, ropes, nails, and they learn how to do and undo the tent, as they decide to stay in a tent, that would be more adventurous. When they reached Jammu, they were astonished by the beauty of nature, and they explored the culture, the cuisine, the dance, and the tradition of the people living there. Their trek went well, and they made a lot of good memories to be cherished for the lifetime. Thank you.
Okay, we have next Sadhana.
May I start?
Yeah,
Hello friends, from the picture shown to us, I have perceived four characters. All are male and in the age bracket of 25 to 30 years. All seem to be in a positive mood. The action of my story is cracking down the terrorist-based camp ahead of the G20 meeting in Jammu and Kashmir. Ayush, 25 years old captain, posted at Rashtriya Rifles in Indian Army in Budgam, Jammu and Kashmir. Once, a shepherd, while his cattle were grazing in the hills, saw some suspicious movement of the terrorists. So he reported this to the nearby unit, where Ayush also heard the same. The CEO there instructed Ayush to lead the team to get a checkup over the area whether the suspected movement is of terrorists or not. So Ayush decided to make two teams, Alpha and Bravo. Alpha would be the leading team, and Bravo will give the cover of fire. So Ayush moved with his troops to the nearby suspected. Thank you.
Am I audible?
okay, like सभी ने कैमरा ऑन किया था ना? Hello. I thought my internet connection was slow, that's why your pictures are not visible. But kindly turn on your cameras while narrating. Okay, Satyam, it's your turn. You can start.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have perceived four characters from the picture, two male, two female, all are in a positive mood and an age gap of 14 to 15 years. The action of the story is going on a field visit arranged by the school. Rahul was a school going boy and was studying in Maharashtra. He was very good in academics. One day, he and his friends were informed by the class teacher that the school is going to arrange a field visit for them. So they readily got excited for the field visit and they went on the field visit, studied about the natural vegetation of the Sayadri Mountains, also the climatic changes, the type of soil, etc. They all enjoyed in the field visit very much. After returning to school, they made a report on the field visit as the part of our activity. And also later they were appreciated by the class teachers. Thank you.
Okay. Then Sri Rag, are you there? Yeah, you can start.
Yes, yes. So, good evening, friends. I perceived four characters, all male and positive mood. An action of my story was NCC cadets conducting uh, a camp, a survey. So, Tehsin, he was a 21-year-old boy. He was the captain of the NCC crew of his college. So, they completed their annual camp of 5 days, and the last day, their teacher told them to attend, do some social work, and told them to conduct a survey. So, Tehsin, he arranged the team and they conducted a contingency survey so that the people in Himachal, especially those in the accident prone regions, their details can be collected and in future can be combined with the disaster relief data set to better relief measures in future. And they conducted the survey very well, and get to they get to see the beauty of Himachal, the nature and everything. They got a good memory out of that.
Okay, next we have Vinayak.
Should I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Good evening, friends. While looking at the picture, I pursued that there are a four group of friends. They all are in positive mood, and their age will be around 23 to 25. My action of the story is a group of friends gone for a trekking. Ram, Sham, Pratik, and Rahul are from the same college. Has a planned a trek on a Kalsubai peak in Maharashtra. Ram has planned the route from which they are going. Sham will be arranging the vehicle for the transportation, and Pratik and Rahul will be arranging arranging a safety. They are taking a safety what safety precautions should be taken, and arranging some foods. They have scheduled a trek on the Sunday. They have while reached on a Sunday for a trekking. They have given a phone to click some pictures of their trekking while they are trekking, and they have successfully completed their trek, and after that they reach the college. Thank you.
Okay, someone can make a timer for me.
I'll do it, Anurag. Just wait a second, okay?
Okay.
Anurag, you may start.
Okay, so ready? Good
Yeah,
evening,
yeah, you
gentlemen.
can start.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown to us, I have perceived four characters. All are male, age around 25 years old to 26 years old, in positive mood. Action of my story is expenditure expenditure of fossil rocks near the Aravali Hill. So Satyam, who is 25 years old, is a trained platenologist who is working with some organization to find some fossil. Uh, One day, he planned an expenditure to the Aravali mountain range with his three friends. They go there and they collected some samples of rocks in which the fossil can be found. They took them at their lab and then they examine on all and some find some important fossil and they further continue their journey. Thank you. Okay, so before we start our GD, I just want to say कि please everybody look everyone uh, performance and in the end you will have to give feedback to everyone. So okay, now we can start our GD.
As we can see that there are four male characters, all in a positive mood, and their age will be around 23 to 25. By looking at the picture, we can see that they are gone for a trekking. They are from
I
the
would
same
like
college.
to add some point that
So,
they don't
gentlemen,
seem to
I think
be
we pursued
like
them
they
to
are
as a
going for a
trekking
trekking part,
because as we
uh,
can see them,
but
they are with their
they
bags
are
and
wearing
they are only
helmets.
full.
Gentlemen,
They
Okay,
as
are
we
so
can
as
see
wearing
that these
helmets
guys are
also,
wearing helmets
so
and
we
proper
And
can
they
shoes.
are
we can hope that seems
and
that
the
they are either
scenario as we can
intoxicated
see, so the scenario
or
is of village.
they can
So we
be.
can easily see that that is a village scenario, and they all are for going for trekking. So I
Yeah,
think our
yes.
base is like this.
okay, so as
This
we all
picture
have
can be
perceived,
zoomed
there
a
are
little,
four characters, and we
but
can
let me
clearly see that
recommend
they are
you
in
to
some
go
They
sort
are in
of
positive mood.
uniform and they are wearing some helmet kind of thing and safety jackets
I
and
Yes.
think we
something
first
on their.
I think first we
Yes,
should take
yes.
a good points from each and everyone stories and conflict them to make a good common story.
Okay, so what we can do is,
Yeah, it's right.
as we have seen that they have uniforms and they have some tools in their bag, so we can make them scientists who are paleontologists and discovering some fossil in Aravali ranges. Okay,
Adding to Anurag's point, we can also say that they are the part of Archaeological Survey of India, and from the information gathered from the local of that particular area, they came to know that some of the fossils may have been there in the ground, so they went there for the further investigation. So you can all just add the picture.
Yeah, so the picture is also showing that they are not a local areas people. As you can see, they take a guidance with the help of man that how we can go towards. So this thing will show that they are not a local people.
Yes, he's right.
As as Satyam
Satyam,
said,
I feel their
as Satyam
backpack,
said, they
everything
are the
including their
members of
helmet,
Archaeological Survey of
As
India,
they are
carrots,
and
wearing
they can.
helmets, we can make that site to be of mine area site. And some of the mine workers were working over there, and they found some of the fossils that show that they were from early age. So that can be our theme.
Yes, we can add that. As Satyam said, they were not the local area, they were the mine workers who identified there is some sort of fossil can be found here. So they informed the Archaeological Survey of India, and then they sent the
And I
Pentologist.
think we should add more action and action. They also learn the practical things about they start camping as they don't. They learn how to cook food with a required or a limited materials. How
I
to
think,
burn
gentlemen,
fire.
if we add them
There,
as a mining people, the actions for our story would be limited. Instead of them, we should
Yes.
act. We should place them as the people from the Archaeological Survey of India, who have been
I
informed
absolutely
fairly with.
agree with
We can plan
Steven's
also like
point.
they
I
are
would
I
like to
agree with
known for
add
a
what
a
trekking.
note
I would
on
what
the
the,
archaeological
I
survey of
would like
India
to
page.
add a point that the person who is following those guys can be a person from the mining place, and
and
those
the
who
rest
are
of,
wearing helmets can be from
yes,
Archaeological
the
Survey
rest.
of India.
Okay.
Yeah, I
One
totally
of
agree
them
with
can be
you.
an
For
officer.
research
I
for
mean,
rare metal
Yeah.
elements.
So
What
So the
we
Sarthak,
can
this
one
do,
point
who is
also
looking
is
at
right.
the
We
complete
can
picture
take
can
this
from
add
there.
that.
point also and add to our story to make a common story. This point is
okay,
also a good point.
So we
okay,
Okay,
can
so
say
what we
that
okay,
can
the
do
friends,
one
is,
let's
who
move
is without the
forward.
cap can be the main character of our story. And first
Yes,
he went,
definitely.
and then after that he got to know about some fossils have been there, and so he informed the Archaeological Survey of India.
yes, yes, I agree with
Uh,
it. And what we next, we can go with like tools they used in the mining area as it is very down there. So we need some oxygen cylinders and some pressure medical kits so that they will be safe there.
at
So
first,
we
they
can
made a
also
plan.
add the background for
They
our
made a
main
plan to
character
get into the
by
entry
saying that
into
he's
the
a
mine
worker in the mine.
with the help of the mine workers over there. They made a plan to get into the mine and collect the fossils. And also, as Anurag said, we can add that they also collected the funds for the oxygen cylinders as well as the helmets that they were wearing, and also the toolkits that they had to carry along with them. And further, they made a team of 5 to 8 people, and along with them, they went there in the mines.
Okay, so what we can
So
next is they,
agreeing to Sadhna's point, we can add that the
So
main
I
character
think it's
some
time to
background that
story
he
and
is
take
a
a good
worker
point
in the
from
mine.
everyone's story and combine them and conflict them to make a good common story.
yes, what we were heading that
We
they
have come
I
to a
think this
point,
is
sir.
the best option for
We
our
have
team.
come.
So we should be
We
adding
have
that
come to a
what we
point.
do after reaching the mine and how we excavate the site and get the new fossils or maybe the excavations of the early age of man. So we could be deciding that are they fossils of the old people because it's a mine field. We must be extracting either the fossils like coal or metals or ores, etc. So if we are
okay.
extracting
So
metals, we could make it an
as
excavation site of an early
as
age.
Sadhna ma'am said earlier that after venting there, they executed the site and they find some fossil rocks and they collected all those and further they informed the government about this so that the further registration work will be there and they researched on the particular rocks they found from the site.
They were further given approval from the government of India for the research work of those fossils that were collected and that were searched in the mines. And after approval, they researched over that and found that to be some type of
Rarest materials.
civilization.
We should
time-based sum of
give.
civilization, or yes, we can add a kind of some
Or we can also add that it was
kind of
a fossil of some extinct animal.
Yeah.
yes, definitely we can add that too.
Okay,
But
so what?
what Archaeological Survey of India does is of mostly heritage sites. So
Okay.
if we add something related to
Yes,
that, it would be
yes,
more good. So
yes.
Yeah,
Like I said earlier
I
that
think this
they
is
were
the
the
best theme for
pentologists.
our college story. So we can move forward with this.
I
So
think that let's
as
summarize
Sadhana
all the
ma'am said
points
that,
first.
yeah, I would like to add a point. Like Sadhana ma'am said that Archaeological Survey of India do not go in the fossil site. So what we can say that they are the pentologists who are going there. Is it acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
We
Maybe we
can
start.
would
just
have more points for the archaeological and civilization thing, and we could be able to add more, like when they excavated the site, they found the street, how the streets were made, or maybe the bricks, or how they made their houses, the drainage system, the temples, the
Actually,
idols or the statues. So that would
the
add a
pottery.
lot of point to our story.
okay.
and also
So
after that they published a research paper over there over collecting all the facts and published in the official site of
yes,
Government of India,
We can
so
also
that
add
it
that
can be
they
made
created
a
a short
heritage
documentary,
site and also
on that particular site and gave the detailed information on the site of
A
on their official
documentary
website.
and a museum, which would increase the tourism of the place and also raise the life standard of the people living around.
okay.
Okay.
Then
Yes, they might have
okay.
uploaded name on the
I
people
think we
museum
should
as
give
well
some
because
time for those.
nowadays the museum are increasing year.
Okay, I think we should give
I
some
think that
time for those.
Nandini should be going for the conclusion of the story by gathering each and everyone's.
Yes, I agree with you.
Maybe Sadhna had very good points and she concluded. Maybe
Yes,
she,
I also
I
like
did
to
it
say
for the last
Sadhana
thing.
ma'am. I also like to say Sadhana ma'am because she put some good points and also correct us in some way. So we can go with
Valuable
that.
points.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you
I
everyone. So okay, can I start?
Yes.
Okay. So the action, there are four male characters, all in the age bracket of 25 to 30 years old. Our main character is Ayush, who is an officer at the Archaeological Survey of India. One day, from a mining site, he got an information about some of the fossil fuels by local people over there. After then, Ayush made a team of 8 to 10 members, and he, with that team, went for the surveying of the mine site to get the fossils that were being found over there. So he researched over there with his team and got some good inputs from there. So he further asked the Archaeological Survey of India to get approval for the surveying of other things that were found over there. He got approval, and then they all surveyed all the things, fossils, and collected all the things to their office, researched over there the dating period and all, and found it to be of some civilization that, according to the pottery found and according to the bricks that were found, they made a research by firstly getting approval from the government of India, and then they published a research, and also they decided to made a museum over there to earn a living from the local people of that mining area. Thank you.
Okay. So just who's Nandini? You were not who collected my time. Nandini, are you there?
Yeah.
My team was.
Yeah, I'm here. Your
My
time was
team.
54 seconds, Anurag.
Okay. So I'm giving the times for each and everyone. So, who's wrong? Prerna, actually the session is over. So what you can see here, the experiences we have made earlier. Okay. Timing for Abhijit was 1 minute and 6 seconds. Then we have Valveer. He took around 50 seconds. Then Mohan. He took 1 minute. Then Naina, 1 minute and 40 seconds. Then Nandini, 1 minute and 8 seconds. Then Sadhana, 1 minute. Actually, she stopped now. Sadhana, are you there?
Yes.
You didn't conclude your story now.
Yes, actually, you raised your hand, so I thought I had to conclude now.
No, just like the previous session, we raise our hand when it's 1 minute. You can say after that 1 or 2 seconds. Everybody took that.
Okay.
Then we have Satyam. He took 50 seconds. Then Sriran. He took about 1 minute and 36 seconds. And then Vinayak, 1 minute. And then me, 54 seconds. Okay, so should I stop recording?
Yeah, sure.
Or you wanna record the feedback sessions also?
No, no, don't record the feedback. It would be fine off record.
Okay, done.